And it is going to be locked in. I didn't want to talk too much until it was, but it is. Jomung bringing us the Ash.
But you've also got Beishang here who can come in with these pillars, and it can be a pretty nasty gank to deal with this one.
Well, flash forward for the play here. Jomung gets away, he's exhausted, but missing will be the one to go down. Haymaker onto one, but Audi actually TP'd in for this one. First blood goes the way of Hope.
Ultimate with Morgan's teleport, but still going to be a numbers advantage over towards EDG, so decide to...
Beishang wants to smite here, but he's not going to find it. In comes Teachama, but I don't know if this is a fight that he wants to go for right now. Dragon is incredibly low. Taunt onto everyone. Who gets the Dragon is the question. It goes the way of Audi. Everybody arriving as Morgan TP'd in as well, but Audi's low on HP, backs away. Hope tanking a lot of damage. Audi barely surviving, and Morgan finishes him off. Somehow surviving. Now the slows from Jomung will be massive. Scout the target, but Morgan can't keep going.
WE right now, I mean, you're already kind of behind, but they have brought themselves back into an even when it comes to that gold.
Hook through from Mako here. They're onto missing. Haymaker at the last possible second, but he keeps him alive. No! Jump forward from Hope and gets the rend. And once again, it's getting concerning at this stage. Beishang moves in to contest the Herald now. Stun onto missing. But they're quite happy for Scout to use all of his resources onto the support here. Herald down to 2,000 as Audi winning out this 1v1 against Morgan. Herald goes down. It's in favor of EDG, but it's going to be blocked by WE here. It's just going to be a kill for a Herald, but they don't actually get the objective for themselves unless they can follow up here. Beishang falls. JJ now trying to turn it into more as well. Morgan there, but they're going to get the Herald in the end. Now Teachama's alone as well. It's all gone wrong for WE, and it's all gone oh so right for EDG.
It is again a very messy engagement. On your top jungle or mid, this is not exactly a fight you want to take right.
Actually, the arrow coming straight down onto JJ, just going to force them away. Dragon taken in the meantime, but they're fighting a 3 versus 4. Missing gets away somehow with his life here, and Teachama still surviving as well. Mako tanking on up. Jomung might be left alone here. Flash forwards, and it won't quite finish off any kills. Audi gets onto Morgan.
I realize how much is just this tiny little hop. But anyway, EDG now. Still trying to move in. Oh, missing.
In he goes. He wants to go for a fight. It pulls straight onto Scout. The arrow to follow. Scout doesn't get to play the game anymore. Neither does Jomung, though, because Audi is here to shut him down. And Morgan is going to look to try and answer, getting the damage down onto this Aatrox. There's nothing Audi can do about it. The rest of the squad's here. Knockups galore. Audi has some damage, and he has some healing as well. Finally falls, and Teachama gets himself a hat trick.
I have no idea why we're...
actually pay off when those kills matter more. Time to find out, I guess, because Mako gets a play onto 2. Showstopper onto Hope. In comes Teachama as well, but the Zhonya's keeps Hope alive for now, but slowed and finished off. This CC chain is just so obnoxious. And now on towards this mid lane turret. And I don't think there's much that you...
tell why the Ocean Dragon is going down. So we'll see maybe a play towards topside.
So at least it's a trade of objectives here for EDG. Certainly not losing control of things just yet. Taking a look at the gold, I'm surprised how much gold Scout has comparatively to the rest of the players.
Of their team composition right now, they can definitely look to extend that super effectively.
It's going to be a trade of towers here.
It's only a matter of time, though. WE will be able to push inside waves, get the vision control, and then look to flank with Beishang.
Beishang is in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the CC arrow straight onto JJ. Teachama in onto everyone, but JJ survives. And Audi gets a bit of a knock-up. Everything used here by WE, but they're not able to commit to any kills. 2-man taunt comes through from Teachama. The follow-up damage isn't quite there. Mako pushed back into everyone, missing against the world, pulls them all in. 1 kill for Jomung, and the rest of the squad falls as well. And in the blink of an eye, WE do a decent job. Audi and Scout here to contest though.
WE now will be able to finish off this Baron, but they have to be careful. Teachama's rather low in the back.
They're going to try. Scout desperate to do what he can here. Teachama's in trouble, but survives. Scout of the week isn't going to finish anyone, but Baron finishes Morgan. It is going to be taken by WE in the end. Audi trying to finish players off, trying to remove these Baron buffs. Jomung's in trouble. He still has Flash. He wants the fight right now. Will go for the volley and flashes away. 1 casualty. We're going to call that worth.
That is definitely a victory for WE. EDG is able to walk in, smite it away. Now they get their own mid tower, and they can keep pushing. EDG haven't backed since that last fight.
This is going to be an easy second tower as well. Jomung, off the back of this massive injection of gold, might be able to finish off his Hurricane as well, which is a... Look how fast she is now.
Look at her go. There's no stopping her. But I think, anyway, like, Ashe is perfect here for continuing engages like this.
Audi could be in a whole heap of trouble. What an arrow. Round of applause for Jomung across the map there. And, well, he does. Missing is waiting. Not going to make a play just yet. Just going to be fighting for control of the mid lane before moving over to the Dragon.
Look at Missing, though. He's right in behind them here.
Oh, that's going to be an arrow onto everyone. Teachama with the 3-man knock-up as well. Double kill for Jomung. Onto Mako as well. There's one for Teachama. And they might just forget the Dragon.
Of EDG. Baron is still on the cards as well, though. They can just back.
It was completely wasted. There's no way out of the set ultimate, and it sets WE up for this massive play. Audi now getting caught. Oh, if that hits, oh my days. Stand on the lantern. Oh, you don't need to because of the showstopper. Audi can't get away. That was magnificent.
Everything about that play was absolutely perfect.
There's no way into this pit for you. Baron will go down here. Smite it away by Beisheng in the end.
Pressure that you could exert on the bottom side with this Ashe pick, and they played to it beautifully. That one turnaround fight at Dragon, they get a couple of kills and they just don't let up the pressure. Now they're forcing themselves on towards this top lane turret. You still have a lot of ultimates available. You're just waiting for Teachermaz to finish before they look for a super heavy inhibitor.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, there's no way you can contest with these inhibitors as EDG right now. They're going to move over towards the mid lane as well. That'll be 2 inhibs for the side of WE. And it might just be a Nexus defense remaining from the side of EDG. But honestly, the question is, can you actually defend the Nexus? If WE goes for the fight right here, they might just be able to tank both towers. They're going to try to. They're just going to destroy the towers because EDG are not pulling the trigger. Here we go. Showstopper on in, but the health bar's already so low. Taunt onto everyone from Teachama. Scout still surviving, though. Maybe WE have bitten off more than they can chew. Maybe not, though, because the Nexus is exposed. Audi desperately trying to fight. In comes Teachama once again, and the Nexus falls. WE with a masterclass on how to play Ashe.
And after game number 1 of this series, I thought it was going to be a quick 2-0 from EDG. Yep. They came out looking absolutely fantastic out of the gate, but quickly ran out of steam as this series went on. In game number 3, Team WE ramping up their play, finding the team fight victories against the team fighting squad, and they're able to find the victory in this series.
Fantastic stuff.